say, here, you woman would insult him, you'd call him a bum, you say he wasn't up to your value and your standards. Yeah, you'd spit on Jesus. And sleazy men, you'd kick it always falls out. It always buffers. It doesn't work properly. So annoying. Okay, as I was getting onto what I was talking about, if Jesus was alive today and came to Earth, you women would have spit on him. You'd call him a bum. You say that he wasn't up to your value or standards. Yeah, and men, you'd spit on Jesus too. You'd walk with your chains and it going, you're not up to me with my bling bling. Yeah, you'd spit on God. Well, you all act like that's how God was. No, read the Bible. Jesus was nothing like that. You can go spit on people and talk about value and standards. He came for the sick and the needy. Well, you all sit there with the chain of God around you talking about all the crap while you act nothing like Jesus. You spit and tread on poor people. What did Jesus come for? The sick and the needy. That's the poor people. That's the people who have nothing. Well, you say you love Jesus while you spit on people like that. You're nothing like Jesus. Nothing. Not even close. You don't follow him. You don't love him. Don't tell me you love God while you treat homeless people and poor people like garbage. When Jesus done the opposite. He washed their feet. He cleaned them. He helped them. You are nothing like Jesus. So don't tell me you love my God. Especially women. You don't love God at all. If Jesus was here, you'd spit on him. Maybe, yeah, that's why I can't be bothered. I know a lot of women don't. Most women don't believe in God. They don't follow his order. They don't follow his rules. They treat men like crap. Yeah, they don't follow God. If they followed God, they'd understand it came from the man. And they were meant to help the man. And that the man was meant to rule over them because God rules over the man. And that man has to do everything God tells them to do. It doesn't mean he's the man's slave. No, he's under God's orders. So if God says man is to toil the earth and do all that, and he says the woman is to stay at home and bear children and all that, that's God's orders. You don't want to mess with that, fine. I don't care. I know you most of you don't want to believe in God. Fine, don't. I do. It's all I've got to believe because most of you people are so evil and mean, nasty. You have no love. And it's just like, if I didn't believe in God, I'd be dead. But if you want the truth, I'd be dead. There'd be no point in me living here because I'm an ugly person. If I don't have God, I'm an ugly person in a place where I'd just be living to make money, to retire and die. So if I didn't have God, what would be the point of living here if you're ugly? Make it make sense. So God's got to be real. I'll be dead. But I also believe in God because I've done a lot of research in the history of it. And artifacts prove a lot that God is real. And it was Jesus in the flesh who died on the cross. And he taught so much perfection on how you should be. And it's like, yeah, he showed like, yeah. Well, if you believe in Jesus, yeah, he wasn't rich. He wasn't some high roller, some G. Jesus was a Samaritan. He was a preacher. He was a healer. You know, he washed the disciples' feet. And then people say, "Oh, I love Jesus." And I go, "Really? Then why have you always got your hand out saying a man has to do this, a man has to do that?" That's the opposite of Jesus. Jesus didn't have his hand out, but you want to say you believe in Jesus with your hand out. That makes no sense whatsoever. Oh, but no, there is not all buts. You say you follow Jesus, then you have to act like Jesus. Did Jesus have his hand out? That's all I'm saying. You have to ask yourself this. You have to say what he said. What does he say? By their fruits you should know them. The door is narrow, many will knock. I'm just trying to tell you, the book says all these things that I'm saying. I don't say them unless the book says it. I mean, he says it's better to give than receive. And, like, yeah, there's this greedy people. It does, like, give to Caesar what is Caesar's and give to God what is God. And, like, he paid out greedy people. He said these people were greedy. They give nothing. And the lady who had nothing gave everything she had to God, and he said she's more blessed than the greedy people. I mean, you just probably don't care about it. You just don't love God. You don't believe in God, so no point in me talking to anyone. Because Because it's a socialist communist party. There's a platform and like that. Or it's the freaking internet of Australia, one of the two. It wouldn't surprise me. Albanese's a bit of a.
Which is such a silly thing if you think about it.
I watch these women.
Why do we project?
You know, and like they basically insult men and say all this crap about men. I can't go get a sledgehammer and sledgehammer their face for insulting my life. Like saying I have to have all these things or I'm not a human that should be important to this life at all. Like this is disgusting behaviour of humans. Saying it on TV and I can't, you go, oh, why are you being violent? Well, you're saying I shouldn't exist. You're saying that my life shouldn't exist. And it's okay to insult it. And then if I go get a sledgehammer because you're going, well, you haven't given me a life. You're saying my life is dog shit, that I don't have a life that is important to life. And if I go get a sledgehammer, oh, why'd you do that? Why do you think? They seem to think it's okay, and it's not just one video. It's like these are like hundreds of thousands of videos, and they've got like 1, 2, 3, 20 videos of women just being absolutely saying men have to do this, or you're not human. You don't deserve life. Like, what the hell is this? Seriously, humans, what's going on? It's okay. I've done nothing to these women, and I'm tired of it. They just insult me for no reason. I've done nothing to them. They're just saying I don't deserve life. So, and they wonder why a man won't talk to them. Well, you're saying that I'm a piece of shit and I've never met you. Live on TV or on the internet. And it's like, these are like hundreds, thousands of girls all saying it. So that gives you a very good indication of a percentage of what women think about men. And it's not very good. Like when I go outside and I see all these women, I'm like, oh, so a majority of you think this. A majority of you women think this about me because I don't look like Brad Pitt and I don't have the money like Elon Musk or whatever. That I'm a piece of shit of a human and I don't deserve breath. That, you're such a shit human. It's like, what? What did I do? I'm sorry for living. It's become like. So this girl, she's in Sydney. I'm in Brisbane. Like, come and say it to my face, young lady. Like, how do you deserve anything? Who are you? What, you get to insult me? Like, you're going to say, well, men today, well, you've got fake hair. Like, look at this. Look at this girl.
And when he got back, the waiter hadn't come with the machine yet. So I was like, is he, like, avoiding having to pay?
Like, these girls, the audacity of these girls, right? Like, makeup, fake hair. And they go, I deserve this. What do you mean? You're not being yourself to start with yourself. You're lying, and you're going to say that, well, a man has to be genuine. No, that you're not being genuine yourself. You're lying yourself. Oh, no, you are lying yourself. The definition of being of lying is not being truthful and honest with everything. Okay, did you see me put makeup? No, I got lines all over my face from acne from growing up. And gee, people weren't nice when I was growing up. And she's on the internet talking about a date that she went to because guys have had enough. He's just going out, oh, well, a man should pay and do all this, and then you're setting him up like it's an interview. Well, guys shouldn't be taking you out on dates or anything. Well, if they follow what I follow, God says that women are meant to be helpers and help the man. But you just don't want to do that. You losing control. Rumble can't handle it. I mean, if I'm getting internet from everything else, I don't know what's going on, Rumble. Oh, this girl. So, Yeah, you're on my channel now. Stupid. Thinking you're some awesome chick and you deserve something. Like, girls like that will never give me the time of day, man. Like, and they hide all graphs are built like a tic tac. Can't do anything. The only work they do is nothing. Like, they don't do back-breaking, hard-labouring jobs. They do the most various jobs and then think, I'm a hard worker. And you're like, oh, get the hell out of here, man. And they got the biggest attitudes and you can't talk to them. It's just like talking to an idiot. Thinks they're Jesus. Like, that's the biggest thing that annoys me about people today. They think they're Jesus. Like, you're not Jesus. Like, you can talk to me and you're just like, you're not Jesus. Like, you better have some humbleness. Oh, I'm just gonna think you're a demon. I do. I will think you're an evil person. Oh, what do we got? Yeah, I'm gonna start this like I'm a single man, and this is what I watch every day. And then women go, "Why don't you approach us?" I'm like, have a think about it. From what you're saying, I'm not worthy. That I'm a piece of shit human. I should just go jump off a bridge. Basically, that's what you're saying. And like, it's like, oh, thanks, no worries, thanks, humans. I love how great you are at being humane. You're gonna sit there going, what do you mean? It's like, all right, here we go, another one. And this is probably another chick who thinks she deserves some Superman, and like, really, like, come on, man. You don't know love, girl. You don't. Like, even a girl like that would stick her finger up at me and say, "Oh, would you wish?" And it's just like, whatever. Like, I'm just gonna start doing it, man. Like, they do it to men saying they're all this, and it's just like, I'm not gonna really dish you. I'm just gonna say, just show them an arm, man. And there's like hundreds and thousands of this, and it's like, yeah, no, humans. Well done. Yep, this is why we have so many problems in the world, because even women are just like, we're never gonna have freedom. We're never gonna have peace. We are never gonna have it. Never. Never. It's just never gonna happen. Just give it up. And he's all going, what do you mean? Just you should have heard with this thing. She has the quality of life I'm living. Like she's Jesus, and like, you have to step up to my heaven. It's like, this is the type of stuff, man. And these same people, you'd ask them, so are you a humane person? Well, they're, oh, yeah. But didn't you at the same time say you're up here and someone else is down here? So how are you humane? Explain it to me. This is why being a real Christian will show you how silly you are. Love all or you love none. So if you're putting yourself up here and someone down here, you're not loving everybody. And you're not with God. Okay? This is why every time I hear all these rich people and they're going, bag, putting people down, oh, I'm up here. And it's like, you're not with God. Don't even attempt it, man. Like, just give it up while you're ahead. You have to remember. Like, there are a few rich people who are real Christians because they give, they help people, they create jobs, they're good people. You never hear them put people, really down that much. And they're actually really good people. I'm not bagging out all rich people. It's just that what's happened is that all people think they're rich and they're wealthy now, and they're just kicking people down. They're not helping anybody, and they're just real inhumane. Whereas the stats and facts say that not most people are broke. So I'm sick of seeing women going on, well, you have to have this. And I'm going, what do you mean? You're broke as well. Like, I just don't get it. Well, I suppose, yeah, I don't. I'm the ugly guy. And I've got to live this life my whole life. And he's like, oh, we'll do this, do some magic tricks. And I'm just, fucking, kiss my ass, man. I'm ugly, man. A girl will want to settle for me or something or feel sorry for me. I'm not going for that shit. That's not love. That's BS, man. That's inhumane stuff. If no girl loves me, fine. I go to my grave by myself. That's fine. But I don't hear the shit of we're the nice man when you're picking a guy on his looks and what he has. Don't say we're a good man.
Are now choosing to stay. They are choosing peace as well. Over pressure of the world that they have to be a husband and
it was like she's making good points, but she's exactly the same, man. She's going to go with a guy that she's attracted to. She's not going to give some ordinary guy a chance, man. And she's like, what? Like, look at her.
Oh, tranquility. Because this relation may have a
Until the woman gets dumped by Chad, she will go settle for the average guy. It's not love, okay? Until we change this, it's going to get worse. Because if we're going to have women how many times that's blanked out and can't work. So it's the internet provider or app. I don't care. All right. When you go get your car, right, you don't drive it out with 3 or 2 wheels or it won't get you anywhere. So you app people, you internet people, actually the money that you get paid, actually have your shit worth what you're getting paid. Okay? When you go to the transport, if the train doesn't work right, you're stuck. right? They have to fix it, right? That's like anything, right? But you don't seem to fix your shit. And you just make excuses and just keep rolling in the dough. That's called a scam. It's a bit like climate change, biggest scam I've heard. When we've got space and supernovas and asteroids and meteors and millions of galaxies, and they're going to call climate change. Like, whatever. Kind of us criminals. They're criminals. Most people are criminals. Got no heart, don't love God. Yes, I'm a very miserable person, man. I just, because I'm so hated because of the way I look. Yeah, I'm hated because of the way I look, man. That's why I'm so upset. You know, and then people say, "Oh, why don't you cheer up? Why don't you be happy?" And I go, "I try and be happy. I've tried to be happy all my life." And it's just like, it takes a toll on you, man. But I screamed like into a pillow with tears in my face because I just had enough. It wasn't sadness, it was tears of anger. I was so angry. So it's just like, what's going on, man? But, man, it's like because I'm ugly, man. I try and say, no, I'm not ugly, I'm not ugly. But you can't. It doesn't work. You are what you are. And I got to put up with this for my whole life, man. And I'm not letting a girl go, "Oh, I'm settling for you," or pretending that she loves me and bullshit like that. Nah. I'll just go be by myself, man.
I remember one of the first things that he wrote.
I mean, as much as I want to be a woman, I'm not going to be shattered by just a heartless person. Like, I'm not that desperate. I'm like, is it desperate? Yeah, but it's not. Like, it's like, I want a woman, but I'm not going to go flying my hand off the handles to jump into a relationship with a piece of shit. Just because she didn't get Chad or Tyrone. Oh, I'll settle for you. Like, no, get stuffed. Go to hell. Heartless is heartless, man. And then they try and be nice to me and shit. So, like, no, you think I'm nothing. You think I'm not human and you want to come and act polite to me. You do not think I'm human. You think I'm nothing. You want to act like, oh, come on now. No, you don't think I'm a man. You don't think I'm a human. Why in the world would I care and try and be nice to you and give you a smile or give you any respect when you've already judged me by the look of my face? And all you women do it. All of you. Every single one of you has done it my whole life. No matter how hard I train, no matter how hard I make my body look, or if I get enough money or anything, it's just like it's my face. He's looking take one look at my face. Nah, I know that's what it is.
This driver might not be so nothing.
The only way I've ever got a woman is that I paid for it. And it's like, I just want to, it makes you want to neck yourself. And it's like, God's like, no, you're not necking yourself. You will live. You will suffer this. And this will be a lesson. And I go, what's the lesson? I go, yeah, it's not your lesson. I go, oh, well, great. what I might have been. I love him. Has gone blamed me for it, and I was like, okay, fine, it's my fault. Oh, they're perfect, and it was all my fault. I'm like, yeah, I've done things wrong, but it's not all my. That's bullshit. That everyone knows that. Like, you can't always put full responsibility on someone. I was like, well, some people go, yeah, and I go, what? I'm been done for domestic violence, been called out for domestic violence. Like, I want a kind, and it's like, then you hear that that's not what they want. They actually want the person who beats the living fuck out of them, who's a piece of shit human being. And I'm just like, that makes no sense. They say they want a good guy, they don't. They actually want the bad guy, the guy who hurts them. And I'm like, what? I mean, when you're growing up, when you see, like, I see my niece and that, and I'm like, okay. And I just can't hang around girls anymore. Like, even my nieces, man, it's just like, even when I try and tell my niece, don't do that. It's not ladylike, and it's just like, that's where they get it from. They don't get taught that how to be a lady. They don't strict on how sexualized you women are. Love me. And when you go out with an escort, it's just like, it's so just crap. I mean, when I first saw an escort, man, I actually, because you don't fall for them, because you got no contact with the woman. And then you see him over and over again. It's just a waste of money, waste of time. And then, like, but escorts are no different than women if you actually want to get down to it. Unless you're Chattel Tyrone, you're paying money to see a woman. That just makes her an escort, does it not? I mean, I'm not the smartest guy, but if you're taking a woman out for dinner, movies, all that sort of stuff, you're spending money on her, just like an escort. From that, because you're ugly, and then yeah. And then you go, oh, well, you're just going to settle for someone. I'm like, no. Oh, well, you're not going to get the. Do you understand that? System, not made up by God. That's not what God said. It wasn't to feed the woman. It was to feed the animals and toil the earth so you could look after the humans. It wasn't to look after the humans. That wasn't the point. It was to look after the earth. Could look after the woman because then you'd have all the food and water, and everything, so you could provide to the really understand God, especially women. I just really think you just hate God because He says, "Woman, come out of the man," and it's just like that's where.
But you win all the blues, it's how you play the game.
We lost last.
It's just so you understand, like an ugly man is it has ugly She doesn't. Understand that for you. Even fat women, right? That's gluttony. It's a sin. So take your fat shaming crap and love it, because it's a sin. So anyway, it's like, and it's just, yeah. I shouldn't have to explain it. It's a sin. Type of woman is getting something from someone, and they're saying, "Well, you can do this for me, this for me, this for me," and I'm like, "Right, on a hot chick. If not, get it more." So I'm done, man. Like, I'm just so over you women. Non-existent to this world. I'm kicked to the corner. I'm unloved. Well, yeah, well, God says, love all. That's what God said. Big difference. And you will make every excuse, I guarantee it. Whenever you hear this video, you will make every excuse guaranteed. Say, oh, come on, Wayne. No, you hate me. Don't love me, don't like me. I'm around. You look in my face and go, ugh. And don't worry, it's not whole life. It ain't a gym. People just know I can work hard. Yeah. This is my life as an ugly man. And my rumble decided to cut out. Yeah. Started smashing I'm married again. And the woman, oh, I'm just going back to my mum's. Names, then I'm on child support, and then within a year, with another man, and I didn't get with another chick for years. I was like, all the names and everything, because I'm a guy, and I was like, I've had enough of this shit. This is such crap. Women can do whatever they want, and they're baby and protected. A man can't do anything. And he's to go get married That was bad. Woman just no love. Just I'm doing what I want. Because I'm a loving guy. I'm taught to love. And you women just none. Zero. Zilch love. Says you gotta do this or else. It's like, what the hell, man? Where's your love? Well, you've got to do there's no conditions on love.